for public safety and for security at the feet of PHAC. They basically threw PHAC under the bus. So, PHAC then, when questioned, they said that, when it comes to security, the Hotel Association is responsible for security. So the Minister of Public Safety says it's all PHAC's responsibility. And then PHAC says, well, no, it's not ours, really. It actually belongs to the Hotel Association. And then in questioning from Mr. Harris, ADM Kochar, you indicated that, acknowledged that you actually have government contracted security people at hotels, which means that the government is then, in essence, responsible for the safety and security of the required quarantine of people in this required quarantine. Is that your assessment? You confirm that, Dr. Kochar?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the question. And I will confirm that what we have is a Government of Canada employees who are the screening officers and quarantine officers, and security personnel who are contracted, who are stationed in there.
Okay, thank you. So that confirms then at the end of the day, it's the Government of Canada who provides the security at these government-required quarantine facilities. So they are responsible for the safety and security of Canadians. Do you recall, Dr. Kochar, did you receive or your department receive any direction from the ministers to change the quarantine policy and conditions and rules after the news of the assaults came out the 24th of February?
Mr. Chair, maybe I can take that question, given it falls under me.
Go ahead.
I would just like to reiterate that the event that we are talking about occurred at a designated quarantine facility that is managed by the Public Health Agency of Canada. It's a very unfortunate incident, and we are fully cooperating with the police.
Okay, so my question, though, directly was, has PHAC really been given direction by the ministers to change the rules, change the conditions, to make sure that, has there been any direction given since this incident occurred on the 24th or after the 24th?
Absolutely. The minister has been very clear that we need to follow up, do our own internal review, and take any corrective measures as necessary.
Then fair enough. It would appear as if then there absolutely was corrective measures that were required to be taken. There's some gaps at the front end. Are you aware, Dr. Kochar, has there any been end date discussed on this mandatory hotel quarantine?
So, Mr. Chair, while we are, as I mentioned earlier, while we are incorporating these changes and continuing to gather data, there hasn't been any specific discussion on any end date. The OIC, however, runs as the course goes on for a specific period of time, but there aren't any active discussions at this point.